My name's John. I'm a projectionist here in the OMNIMAX Theatre at the Ontario Science Centre. People always tend to try and compare the two, 35mm with IMAX film. IMAX film, essentially each frame is 10 times the size of a standard 35mm frame. So you have 10 times the information. Now, it's not good enough to say we can take a 35mm and just enlarge it, pick a lens and kind of blow it up. That simply doesn't work. The picture will fall apart because of grain. If you want that big image to maintain quality, then it has to be photographed with a negative, 65mm IMAX negative to give you that big, high-quality picture. Because of the size and weight of it, with IMAX, all of their platter systems allow for the film to sit horizontally. It doesn't run vertically. And again, to accommodate film lengths, we have platters that range anywhere from 48 inches to 72 inches. That will accommodate anywhere from about 45 minutes worth of film right up to 2.5 hours of film. That's the larger platters is about 600 pounds. That's when we have a small forklift to help us do the lifting. With the dome application that we have here, it's necessary to take the projector and do all the work on it down here in the projection room itself, where it's always loaded, cleaned, and then once it's ready to go, we have to lift it up into a soundproof enclosure in the center of the sphere of the dome, and that's called a doghouse. So ideally, that's as soundproof as we can make it, because a big system like this does generate a bit of noise, but that's required to get the projector up into the middle of the dome, and then the fisheye lens, the wide-angle fisheye lens, can do its work from there. Yeah, because of a very large projector and screen, we need a very large light source, very powerful light source. In our case, it's a 15,000 watt xenon lamp. Lots of power, lots of cooling required. We have both air cooling and water cooling to keep that lamp from overheating and essentially melting down. To go with a big picture again, you need a big sound system. In our case, we have 13,000 watts at our disposal. That's made use of through 6 speaker locations, which completely surround you with sound, in addition to a very strong sub-bass system, which helps to rattle the place when the times are appropriate for shuttle launches and storms, things like that. We try and make it as realistic as we possibly can. It's the largest film format used in the world anywhere today. So in our case, we have a dome application. So that big picture is presented on the inside of a 24-meter dome, courtesy of a fisheye lens that kind of sits on the front. That's an extreme wide-angle lens. So when you take a seat in our theater, you'll have that picture almost wrapped completely around you. So if you have good peripheral vision, you can take advantage of all of it, because you'll be looking to the side, you'll be looking up, down. That image is virtually everywhere. You are in the action as best a film system can make that happen. This is a unique projection room because most people don't get an opportunity to get back and see what goes on behind the scenes, whereas here at the Science Center, we have the back wall of the projection room is glass, so people can look in and see not only the equipment, but see us in the process of loading each and every show that goes on over the course of the day. Of course, it also means they get to see us when we have problems, but I guess that goes with it.